In Guatemala, the Court of Higher Risk ordered the judicial recollection of 2 covered ditches in the military encampment of Coban, Alta Verapaz, as part of the process against an ex-commissioner from the military. Our correspondent, Santiago Botòn, tells us all the details.
Families of the genocide victims leave offerings and summon a spirit at the gates of the military headquarters in Coban, Alta Verapaz. Meanwhile, inside the facilities, the court issues the judicial recognitions of 2 covered corpse pits. Inside of them, the expert from the Foundation of Forensic Anthropology informed there were 536 people, all with signs of illegal execution: boys, girls, women, men. In total, 14 covered corpse pits were exhumed between 2012 and 2015 at the request of relatives and surviving victims of the genocide.
My husband's remains were found here in the military sector 21, which is now Creon Paz. In 2016, my husband's remains were identified. He was kidnapped on January 13, 1983.
Among the 536 skeletons found, the remains of 3 farmer peasants from Tactic, Alta Verapaz, were exhumed. These bones paved the way for the trial against the military ex-commissioner José Manuel Castañeda Aparicio for the crime of forced disappearances. 6 years ago, he identified one of the 3 people who disappeared in this place. This is clearly an undeniable proof of his involvement with the responsibility of the state security forces, especially during the years of repression in the 1980s. Prosecutors of the public ministry and litigants have requested that the ex-commissioner be sentenced to 120 years in prison, a process delayed since 2014 according to the victims' relatives. We want justice, for justice to truly be here with us as survivors that we are of the armed conflict, and we want the state to take up its part again, to acknowledge its mistakes and to compensate the victims. The military, at the moment, forbids the access of several journalists to the site, so they couldn't record the judicial recollection of the corpse pits.
Santiago Botòn, TeleSUR Norte de Guatemala.